Hi there students. Okay, this video is designed to help you to understand the meanings of modal verbs, particularly in the past. Okay, so we have this sentence here, he cooked the food. Okay, this is a past fact. This is something that happened in the past. We can say he may cook the food. Okay, this talks about possibility. He may cook the food, he may not cook the food. I'm not certain what he's going to do, but it's one of the possible things that he may do. He might cook the food, a possibility as well. Notice may is more probable than might. Yeah, he may cook it, he just might cook it. I don't know. We can also use may here, he may cook the food, to give the idea of permission. May I come in? Yes, you may come in. So, he may cook the food. Somebody's giving permission. It's a little bit formal, but it works. Okay, he can cook the food. So can, he has the ability to cook the food. He has all the things he needs. He has a frying pan and some oil and all sorts of different things. Or, we can also use it to mean permission again. Okay, tell him he can cook the food now. Okay, I'm giving permission. It's the same as may, but this is much more informal. He can't cook the food. Okay, this talks about inability. He doesn't know how. Or maybe he doesn't have the things necessary. Yeah? So he can't cook the food. It's just not physically possible. Or, as a prohibition, the opposite of he can cook the food, tell him he can't cook the food. I'm not letting him, I'm not giving him permission, I am prohibiting it. Then, let's look at this next one. He may have cooked the food. He might have cooked the food. Both are more or less the same. This is speculation about what he did in the past. I'm not certain if he cooked the food or not. Yeah, but one of the possibilities in the past was that he cooked it. There are other possibilities, and I'm speculating, I'm guessing what happened in the past. Okay, he may have cooked the food, he might have cooked the food. So I don't know what happened in the past, but it's one of my guesses. Okay, this is where it gets a bit more complicated. He could have cooked the food. Okay, so firstly, this is unreal. It means he didn't cook the food. He could have cooked the food, but he didn't cook the food. But the ability existed, so he knew how to cook it, and he had all the things available to cook it if he needed to, or if he wanted to. So he could have cooked the food. He had the ability to do it, but he didn't do it. And again, we can use this to mean a speculation. So I don't know what he did, but as a suggestion, he could have cooked the food. It's like he may have cooked the food. I'm speculating about what he did, and he could have cooked the foods, one of the possibilities in the past, but I'm not sure about it. Okay, he couldn't have cooked the food. So this again splits into two possibilities. Okay, so a past inability. He couldn't have cooked the food because there was no gas. So it was impossible. Yeah? Okay, he couldn't have cooked it because he didn't have the means to cook it. Okay, so the inability in the past. Or, as a negative speculation, if we look at this, he could have not cooked the food, would also explain our negative speculation. He couldn't have cooked the food. It's one of the things I'm speculating that's impossible. Yeah, I'm speculating that he didn't cook the food. Yeah, and I'm saying it's quite probable that that's what happened. So again, I'm speculating about something that didn't happen in the past, and I'm pretty sure it didn't happen, but I'm not absolutely certain. He can't have cooked the food. Okay, again, I'm speculating about the past. It's, I know him very well, and he can't have cooked the food. He had all the things laid out on the table, the frying pan and the knife and all the things, but he hasn't used them. So I'm speculating that he didn't cook the food. He can't have cooked the food, and this is based on present evidence. I see present evidence and I'm speculating about what happened in the past. And can't, I'm pretty certain, maybe even a little bit more certain than couldn't have cooked the food. He can't have cooked the food. I think it's impossible. Okay, he must have cooked the food. This says it's a logical certainty. I'm certain that he cooked the food. I'm speculating about the past, but I'm pretty damn certain that I know what happened. He must have cooked the food. And then in this last one, he mustn't have cooked the food. Okay, a logical negative certainty. He must have not cooked the food. Yeah? Okay, so logical certainty, but in the negative. He mustn't have cooked the food. He had everything available, but he hasn't used it, so he mustn't have cooked the food. And in this one, mustn't have cooked, I'm more certain than can't have cooked, and even more certain than couldn't have cooked. Okay? And even more certain again than he may not have cooked the food. So there you go, a little bit on modal verbs. I know they're difficult, but maybe this will help you. There's one of these things that you need to practice and try and get right. Okay? So anyway, good luck. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.